Y'all want to get to the
breaking news?
The biggest troll of the decade?
Oh my god.
Fuck, man.
Wait. No, sorry. Go on.
Oh, okay.
Forget it.
Biggest troll of the decade. The verdict has just come out in the Meg Smollett case versus Tory Lanez. And guys, Sakib was crying earlier before the pod started. He had some tears rolling down his face. I don't know.
I'm going home, bro.
Yeah, he's going home. This is the biggest caper for Tory Lanez ever. And yeah, we got the verdict.
Man, this shit sucks, man.
This is Meg Smollett.
Bro,
You know what's crazy
so
too?
hurt.
I started seeing him.
Hey, we out here.
I hear it louder. Fuck.
Hey. My bad. Go on, bro.
Okay, I think you were the first person to ever say Meg Smollett, and I think I just saw it like a day ago. People started saying that
Niggas
shit.
bit my
50
shit.
Cent said that shit. Yeah, 50 Cent said that
Niggas all
shit.
bit my
I saw
shit,
like
bro.
hella people saying that shit. I was like, I swear, Travis was the first person
For
to say
sure
that shit.
started that.
But yeah, man, we
was
got the
early.
verdict back. And he is 0-3. He's guilty on all charges, which was what, the gun possession, the assault, and then what's the last one? I don't know the last one.
Gun possession, assault, and
possession of a semi-automatic.
Yeah, something about that.
Okay, well,
three of them. Boys.
He's 0-3, and
He didn't do it.
he's facing up to 22 years in jail. He's not going to do 22 years in jail, but that's the maximum. And they're talking about deporting his ass back to Canada with Drake. So,
Oh, bro. That's just crazy.
yeah, man, this was a very long and drawn out trial. I'm glad it's over. Honestly, this is
This is why you always believe women, fellas.
Yeah, man.
Or just have enough money to pay Rock Nation.
No,
Man,
have
fuck
Rock
Rock
Nation
Nation.
paying all your.
Yeah, man. So how do we feel about it? Should we break it over with facts or the timeline? We already did the kind of the timeline.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Yeah.
All right, Nas.
Yeah. I'll be playing
I'm
that
done
shit
with
once a
Jay-Z.
day.
I'm done with Hov. Don't hit me about no Rock Nation.
man.
Rock Nation, if you calling, we're not going to no meetings. Solid the Hustler not pulling up to no
we ain't
meetings.
pulling
It's
up.
a
Yeah,
wrap.
man.
We're done with y'all.
Nigga, we
Fuck
Dame
off,
Dash
Jay-Z.
gang. Nigga, fuck Rock Nation. Nigga.
God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was really sad, man. It was reported that Tory came in court today with high spirits, smiling. He wasn't really too worried
His
about
kids
it.
there, bro.
Yeah, his
like,
kids was there
shit.
early.
They said
in
his
the trial.
parents his dad and stepmom were screaming as soon as they found it out.
Yeah, fuck Rock Nation. That was one of the first
Man,
things they said.
Wait, am I lost? What did Rock Nation have to do with this shit?
Oh, they did a lot in
So-
the background. They was
Yeah.
controlling the media in there. They were
Oh,
sending out all
shit.
types of stuff, trying to stop like independent creators from doing stuff. They were using NBC as their source and trying to like basically threatening to sue a bunch of other people. They were in talks with Tory before the shooting happened, and I guess they pulled out. And then they pretty much leveraged all the shooting to get Meg all of those awards.
Yeah.
Is what people would say who maybe don't believe women as much as I do.
Allegedly.
So I don't know if any of that could be the case. But there's a lot of involvement from Rock Nation, and they were very involved in this case and very concerned with the negative media coverage she was receiving.
Yeah.
They were concerned with academics way earlier on too, when he was first like reporting that the DNA, Tory's DNA wasn't found on the gun.
Right.
They were having some issues. And in fact, he said he even got a little spooked, so he stopped coming as hard at Meg when they were beefing publicly.
Bruh.
But who knows?
I came in here, I was about to go in and shit, and then
You
we
were
got
prepared.
the verdict.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you know, I didn't understand like why she said dance, bitch, dance. But
No one understands why
But
she
it
said
makes
dance.
sense to create a story. You have to make it seem like you did see the guy. So if he doesn't say anything, how are you gonna look back? You know what I mean? So him saying they had to create dance, bitch, dance out of all the things he could have said.
Yeah.
But
was
I'm just
hilarious
like,
to me.
fuck. That shit sucks.
It's
Damn,
crazy all
bitch.
the inconsistencies and like I don't understand how they didn't find any reasonable doubt in,
Or mistrial.
Like,
A small shadow of a doubt.
I mean,
like,
the reasonable doubt is like a witness. The guy that was actually there gave a totally different testimony than the prosecution, and then their lead witness, Megan Thee Stallion, also the victim, gave a different testimony than the actual prosecution did. Kelsey gave a different testimony than the prosecution did, a way different one. And then they didn't want Quan, the bodyguard, to testify. And then I think Tory's side really thought they had him body bagged. So they're like, nah, let's not push this any further. We'll just go without having Quan enter the stand because he's going to body bag you, but we already feel like we have a one. But such wasn't the case. I bet they regret that now, to be honest. I was
Yeah,
thinking
for
about that
sure.
while I was walking Ollie Boy. He was taking a shit. I was waiting to clean it up. And I was thinking like, I get that they feel like they're up. Like you're already up 30. And now the prosecution's like, oh, well, we've never seen Quan because he was missing for a long time. We haven't seen him, so we need more time to prepare for him now. We're going to have to extend it to past Christmas. They're like, nah, forget it. We'll just rest our case. I was thinking, man, if this goes the wrong way for them, they're definitely going to regret that decision.
bruh, you guys seen the fucking gun? You guys seen the gun?
I just
Are you
seen that
kidding
shit
me?
today. That's crazy.
You fucking
that
kidding
little
me.
lime green SCCY. Yeah. I don't even know.
It's
what
called
brand
a
it-
SCY.
SCCY.
Okay, maybe it was Tory's. That sounds like some Canadian bullshit.
Come on.
I've never seen no SCCY. Did it have a maple leaf on it?
It was small
Had a
as
little
hell.
hockey
Like,
stick attached?
they didn't look like a little Glock 26.
Yeah,
I
that's
want to say the
just-
26 is a small
real
one. It was
small.
real small.
Do you guys remember the video of when the cops pulled them over and they had to get everybody out of the car?
Yeah.
So the first person comes out of the car. It's Tory Lanez. He's sitting in the passenger seat, the front passenger seat. Then Meg comes out limping out of the back passenger seat, and the last person that comes out is Kelsey. So if you're the last person coming out, I'm curious how the gun got to the passenger seat. If you are the last person to get it out, maybe it's a possibility you could have just snuck it
up
right there. But it's
Yeah.
also like maybe Tory just grabbed the gun from her and then just had it in the front passenger seat. And also, you guys saw, EJ's testimony. EJ is the stylist. Her the person that drove Meg and what's her name? Kelsey to Kylie's party. And they were talking about how Meg didn't have her bodyguard that day. And they asked him about what was in the bags that they had. And since they don't have the bodyguard, something about like, how do you guys like secure yourself in those moments? And they talked about they had what's the taser? The taser. They had a taser and one other item, but then they started asking him, has there ever been anything else that you've seen in that bag that maybe resembles a handgun? And he wasn't really saying yes, but he was like highlighting it in a way that, yeah, there might be a possibility, which kind of like shocked me that the jurors kind of going that route after EJ's testimony.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they felt there was enough evidence to convict a man.
Yeah.
Like, to lock him up. That's kind
On
of crazy.
all three counts, that's the wild part.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe put the gun on him.
Yeah, cool.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
But shooting him, I don't think the story is like that credible because it's so there's so many different like narratives that's being spun in the story, and nobody said dance bitch dance. Like
Yeah, well, that was straight out of
nobody
the movie,
agreed.
Yeah,
about dance
no
bitch
one.
dance.
Yeah, no one. Agreed that happened. But all right, realistically, so yeah, it's a maximum sentence of 22 years.
Yeah.
How much do you think he'll really get sentenced to, and then how much do you think he'll actually serve? Because even if he gets sentenced to like X amount of years, it could be with eligible for parole after X amount of years.
Maybe get like sentenced to 5, sitting for 2.
I like that.
They'll cut it
Yeah,
down
yeah,
a
I like
lot,
that.
bro. They're not gonna give him 22 years.
Now, we all said if he was found not guilty, that Meg's career was over. But even though that he's been found guilty, I still think the narrative on her is still, people still think she's a liar. I mean, because obviously
sure.
there was a lot of lying that took place.
Yeah.
But overall, they found him guilty of shooting. What do you think happens to her career, like the optic of her?
Yeah, the court of public opinion, yeah, it's over. Because even though he's guilty, people are still going to believe that she lied the whole time. People are going to believe Rock Nation has some foul play to go behind it.
Big facts.
And I mean, we saw the whole
Fuck
case.
Jay-Z.
Like, I feel like anybody with common sense, I don't know where the jurors got clear guilty, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it really should have been a mistrial or reasonable doubt. Like, Kelsey's up there lying about the shit. She went under oath to say, oh, I'm not going to lie about it, and then went on stand to do it.
I
we
know
can't trust
fucking-
Meg's story at all, so...
I think her fans come back because
Meg?
yeah, hell
Well,
yeah.
I feel like they never
Well,
left because you've been having them the whole time on Twitter, like, y'all just hating on black women, trying to tear them down, which I think a lot of you guys were, and I'm disappointed by that. I'm disappointed.
Hey, but her fans after that Gayle King interview, I think her fans started to like see that there's some holes in her story, and they kind of like kept quiet in the moment. But now it's like now that now that Tory's actually guilty, I feel like her fans are just gonna be like, yeah, we told you,
Yeah,
we told
exactly.
you, and there's
The
gonna
hot
be a
girls.
lot of support for her.
I hope not. But how Jay-Z backing her so hard, and he got a whole album called Reasonable Doubt. That's what they're not talking about. That's what they're not talking about.
Shit, I don't know, because I'm trying to think, like, does this really create that big of a rift in the culture?
Well, I will
mean,
never play Megan Thee Stallion again
after today.
after today. I am.
I mean,
done
I don't
with
think
her
you played her
music.
before, and that's the thing. It's like, how big is her
not
fan
about
base?
that.
Because I mean, as a dude, I wasn't really listening to Meg like that. Like,
No one was, bro. Her albums
clicked on
don't go
album
up
to
like
click on
that.
it. So I'm thinking, okay, is her ticket sales gonna go down that much at festivals? Or is she gonna go down that much? Like, if she did a festival, let's say Rolling Loud, people gonna boo her ass.
For
You know what I'm saying? For
sure.
Now, if it's her
okay.
own stadium,
That's a good
if it's her own stadium, then they rock it
Oh
with you.
no
You know
no
what
no
I'm
no
saying?
no
Like,
no 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 no!
But she's not selling out stadiums, though. She's not selling out stadiums. So
Megan is not in a stadium. She is not doing 5 hours in a
okay, no, she
stadium.
alive.
Huh?
Maybe Nokia Live.
Yeah, she can do Nokia for sure. She can
Or
do
the El
clubs.
Rey.
She can do Nokia, not a stadium,
Right.
not an arena.
So, and then I don't think her album sales was doing that crazy
Nope.
regardless. So, but now the thing is
at
now
my-
you're gonna have people hating on her more. So, yeah, you didn't really gain a fan, but you for sure gained some haters, a lot of haters. So, we'll see how that goes.
Zaki, what do you think about this whole situation? What did you think prior to the decision?
Yeah, give him that real shit, bro.
Yeah,
Speak
man.
from
I was hoping he didn't shoot that bitch for real. like really, I'm like, damn, 'cause, like
Can't be shooting bitches.
why would you just shoot? You know, like how you
Don't
end
just
up
shoot the
shooting
bitch.
Yeah, like I
Do
can't
anything
see,
but shoot the bitch.
unless she just was like charging at you like a bull, because I know she probably
5'10",
bigger than
5'10".
She bigger than bro.
And
for
when
sure.
a female is that tall, bro, a female could be 5'9", and I'm like, oh, is she taller than me? Like, it's just...
Yeah, like if she had him in a headlock and then
he had to
bro
shoot
just
at the
foul.
foot. Boom.
Yeah, then it
Ready
make a
for his
little bit
life.
of sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that actually makes yeah.
Maybe that's what they're not telling us. Maybe she was probably chasing his ass around the car. He's like, stop, and he just
Stop.
let one go at the ground.
If you approach me any further, I'm gonna shoot. Bam.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
like,
Do you listen to Tory Lanez?
Nah.
Nah, okay.
I know, like I just always see little
But
clips.
you like Tory Lanez. The culture likes Tory Lanez.
I mean, like he seemed
Well, I mean,
cool.
used to like him. You know,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
we can't support that type of stuff. A convicted felon.
I wonder what Maul got to say about this. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
Maul
I
and
knew it the
Rory.
whole time. I knew it the whole time. He was a
man.
bitch ass nigga. Okay,
This is what I said from day one.
He's fake. He's a clown. Anybody's a clown that just shoots at women.
Black women.
He's a
I can't support that.
Bro got a
Look at
big
my
ass
shoes.
head.
You want to
Yeah.
talk about those clowns?
Yo,
You want to talk about those clowns real quick?
Yeah, just a little.
Because
Yeah,
come on, fuck it, we
yeah,
moving.
Yeah.
Rory and Maul.